did you hear what Cam Ward said he will be doing this summer? Did you hear this soundbite?
Oh, I didn't.
All right, we've got it for you. Cam Ward, at the end of mandatory minicamp, asked what's he going to do between now and training camp start.
It's been good. From growing, learning, especially being with the vets, getting our timing down, so I'm excited for the summer.
What's your plan for the next 5 to 6 weeks before you report to camp, and will you gather with your receivers and some of the other quarterbacks and go over things just to kind of refresh everybody?
Just work out, stay in the playbook, and throw the out the balls.
What do you
I
think?
love this guy. I really do love this guy. He's all business. He certainly presents as a really mature cat. So I'm rooting for him, and I think it could be a lot of fun. Their first game, I remember being
Denver. At Denver.
Yeah,
at
that's
Denver.
like, hey, you might want to stay at the facility.
Look out.
The next 4 to 6, bro.
I know. I mean, reigning defensive player of the year out there on one island, Jody Barron on another when he gets signed. The two new 49ers on each level of the defense, Greenlaw and Hufanga. Zach, I mean, that up front. No, I get it, but I just kind of dig him. Listen, we were talking about it last week when the last we heard from him at Miami was him not playing the second half of a bowl game that we were surprised that he started anyway. And then the question about him was want to, did he raise a, red flag by waving a white flag, or did he start a game that he didn't need to? And that shows he's a gamer. I mean, that was the conversation when he left Miami. And now that kind of seems silly, completely silly when you hear this sort of stuff, Chris.
To me, I don't read too much into whatever happened with that. Listen, the fact that if he didn't have to play in that bowl game, that's the reality we live in now. If he suited up for it, that's actually a positive. I don't want to get back into litigating that, but I will say everything he's done on the path to becoming a draft pick from that point on, and post combine and post the draft, every soundbite I hear, he just seems like an adult. And teams want adults in the room. And so I think that's encouraging. Now, I haven't seen him throw one football in a regular season game, and we'll see. Like I said, the first week of September when they play Denver. But as far as saying the right things, he's done a good job of that.
Yeah, I know. I'm excited to see that. And what do you think is going to happen in Cleveland before I let you go with the quarterbacks? Right.
I wish, fly on the wall, I wish I was actually at these practices so I could see what these guys look like.
Right.
Now, again, we're in the mini camp phase, so I would imagine Joe Flacco starts to start the season. Now, a lot of people who probably talk on this show and other shows during the summer, they make a lot of phone calls. I don't. I don't know what the hell's going on, but I would imagine
nobody really does, though. To be honest with you, but I'm with you. I think Flacco's going to start week 1. I think it's the Joes, Flacco v. Burrow. I think that's what's going to happen at the end of the day.
I think that's what's going to happen, and I think you buy yourself as much time to see who looks like a pro in practice and who's operating that way, and then you give the rookies different shots to succeed during the year. It does feel like they've kind of finally come to grips with the fact that they got to start over a little bit.
Yeah,
good on them. Only 3 years late, but here we are.
Catch the Rich Eisen Show live weekdays from 12 to 3 p.m. Eastern on Roku Sports Channel in the U.S.